Okay, there's gonna be no hype in this particular video, just a conversation one-to-one with you. This is for beginners that have literally zero skills, zero experience, don't know where to friggin' start. You're not tech savvy, you haven't got any testimonials, no previous experience, you've never made $1 online before. I've got two options for you, right? On how you could actually build a 10K per month business. And this is something that I put into my actual school community, my private school community. No, you cannot join this particular school community. Although I'll leave a free training for you in the description. This is just my private community, basically, long story short. So if you're a total beginner, right, and you've got no experience and you don't know shit about shit, so you literally cannot teach, you cannot come up with a digital product idea, I've got two options for you. The first option is to follow what I like to call the learn, do, and then teach method. You can do it this way if you want to. Here's an example, right? And I really want to get this point across. And by the way, obviously, if you see me looking down, it's just because I posted this in my community and I just want to read it out kind of to you and explain each point and where my brain's at and why this will actually work for you and prove that it actually works as well. So let's say, right, you don't know what you want to do with your life. You just know that you don't want to work a job and you want to make money online. Believe me, I've been there. That's why I decided to drop out of university. In fact, the only time I've actually had to work a job was all the way back in high school when we did work experience as like for a week. In our class curriculum in the UK, I think it's just in England maybe in the other parts of the United Kingdom as well. We basically get placed in a workplace for a week for work experience at the age of like, I think I must have been like 16, 17 or whatever it was. And I'm here to tell you the thing I learned from work experience is supposed to be an experience so you learn about what work's like. I swore to myself that I would never work a job ever again. That's what I learned from work experience. So anyway, if you're a beginner listening to this and you don't know shit about shit, maybe you're working a job, whatever it is, you just don't want to be doing that shit, I've got two options for you. The first option is to do what I like to call follow the learn, do, teach method. So you learn something, you do that thing successfully yourself, and then you then teach that thing. That's what I did. That's what everybody seems to be doing, right? This option takes a little while to grow because you've got to learn skills. If you don't know shit about shit, then obviously you just got to start learning some shit. Take courses, watch YouTube videos, use AI. You've got no excuses now, put it that way. There's literally zero excuses for why you don't know shit. Maybe put the scrolling down, forget about the hub, leave the hub alone. Stop destroying your meat, pause, get off of Instagram, stop looking at ass, go learn some shit. I'm serious, you're only getting older, you're wasting time. You're gonna regret it when you're 45, 50, and you're living in a house that you don't wanna live in. You're in a miserable predicament, regretting. Regret is my biggest fear, and it should be yours too. So let me give you an example of the learn, do, teach method real quick. So let's say, right, you're passionate about building funnels. You're passionate about building websites. Maybe you're passionate about marketing. Maybe you don't even know what your passion is. Find what you're passionate about. The easiest way to find what you're passionate about is to literally look into your YouTube search history or your YouTube library, like the last watched like 20, 50, 100 videos that you watched on YouTube. Is there something common about that? Or you can even ask, AI, help me identify what I'm passionate about, right? That's a cool, I don't want to call it soulless way. It's a bit of a robotic way to find what you're passionate about, but it works. You know what I mean? It genuinely works. Ask AI to ask you a series of set questions that's going to help you identify what you're passionate about. You can start there. It's just a starting point. Or write down on a piece of paper what you're passionate about. But let's pretend, right, for a second, that you're passionate about building funnels, marketing funnels. Well, here's what I would do if I knew that. Let's say I didn't know shit about shit, but I knew I liked funnels, which I kind of do. One of the first books I ever read was by Russell Brunson, and it talked about funnels. So I was actually quite passionate about funnels back in the day, to be honest with you. So I can see why this would be a good example. Hopefully you can as well. Well, here's what I would do. I would read every book, watch every podcast, watch every YouTube video, take every course I possibly could afford. If I couldn't afford them, I'd try find, free courses or very cheap courses online, which you can do, about funnels. And I would just learn for at least 1 to 2 months. This is all I would do, just learn. So don't even try building shit. Don't even try building shit. Not yet anyway. Just learn. Give yourself some time to learn, right? Pick up some skills. Then what I would do is I would then start looking into all the different funnel tools, picking the one that I like the best, and then I would just start building funnels for myself. I'd start building funnels for myself and then trying to get traffic to those funnels. Maybe spending $5 a day on some ads, seeing if I can get people to convert, giving away something for free through a funnel. This is all I would do. And all I would be doing is I'd start making content around me building those funnels first and foremost. I'd literally just turn the camera on, go on to Loom, use Loom, right? I'd have my phone set up on my desk, my laptop just sat here, and I would just be sat here building funnels and explaining the copywriting that goes behind the funnel, how the funnel steps work, why they work, what a funnel is, what purpose this funnel is going to serve, how much traffic I've been able to drive to it, what my conversion rate is, how much I spent on the ads. I'll be explaining all of this sort of stuff and what my end goal of this particular funnel is. But basically, I'd be demonstrating to people that I know how to build funnels. Because at that point, I actually do. Because I'm building the funnel and it's actually working, and I'd be converting traffic. It's very meta. But what you're doing is you're showing yourself that you actually know what you're talking about, and you're showing other people you actually know what you're talking about. So I start building funnels for myself as a demonstration, or should I say as demos. So I'd just continuously go around replicating other people's funnels. I'd go on like a mini YouTube series calling it the funnel show. Or so I believe Russell Brunson got something called funnel. Maybe Russell Brunson's got something called the funnel show. I would just be like, I'd call my show some cool name, the funnel show, for example. And all I would do is each week, I would just go around and find everybody's favorite influencers, business people, business leaders, and I would just basically do a video breakdown and a review of their funnels, what's good about it, what's bad about it, the strengths, how we can replicate it, how it works. You see how easy this is? For example, you go to Alex Hormozi's funnel right now. You could go to Russell Brunson's funnel right now. You can go to these, Grant Cardone's funnel. You can go to, if Ty Lopez is still running a funnel, you can go through all of their funnels and just start breaking down why you think these funnels work, why they don't work, what strengths they have, what you've seen other people do, what they could possibly implement. And here's the thing, don't try to start off by teaching. Just document yourself building the funnels and just talking about other people's funnels. And be like, look, this is Russell Brunson's funnel. This is how it works. These are the steps throughout his funnel. Can you see how he has like a value ladder? I'd just be breaking everything down and just talking all day, every day about funnels. As many videos I could possibly crank out. Obviously, the more videos at the start, the better, I believe. And here's the craziest thing. The more you do this, the more content you put out, the more you learn, the more you grow your audience, and the more people start to know you, like you, and trust you. Until the point people start knowing you as that funnel guy. You become the funnel guy. Oh, Montel, yeah, he's that funnel guy on YouTube. Oh, I know who you're talking about. He's that funnel. He's that guy that does those cool breakdowns on people's funnels. You know what I mean? Like Alex Hormozi. Oh, he's that business guy. Alex Hormozi, you've got to build this up. A lot of people have said to me like, oh, Montel, it's so good for you because you've got a YouTube channel. But I'm like, yo, you do know I had to learn, do, and then teach. I went through the same process everybody else. Nobody comes out the womb with a big YouTube channel or being an expert or knowing things. So you've got to learn, do, and then teach. So here's what you're going to start doing then. So what you start eventually becoming known as that funnel guy, right? You can obviously join Facebook groups if you want to. You can add people on LinkedIn if you want to. And you can start I call this cross-pollinating your social medias to your YouTube. Because it's your YouTube that's going to do a lot of the selling. Let me give you an example. On Instagram, you can talk about funnels, yes. You can do little TikToks, yes. You can do Reels, yes. But nobody's really going to buy from those. What I would do is if you're going to put any effort into those things, those are just for getting quick attention. What your job is on those social media platforms is to get that quick attention over to your YouTube channel and create a playlist so people start binge watching your content. These are real strategies here. You're then going to start building this audience and you're going to start becoming known as that funnel guy. And I can guarantee you this is exactly what's going to happen. people are going to start reaching out to you. They're going to start clicking a link in your YouTube description. And by the way, you should have a link that's literally just a free coaching. Just give out a free call. Not even coaching, just a free call, right? And people can just jump on a call with you, and you're just going to basically go through their phone, diagnose it, and fix it for them for free. I'm serious. Just do this 5 times over and ask for testimonials. Just do it for 5 times. Just do it 5 times over. Then eventually what you're going to do is you're going to start, as your audience starts building up and you've got these testimonials building up, just leave a book a call link in your YouTube description. Use a software like Calendly or Acuity Scheduling. Use Calendly to keep it stupidly simple. And what you're going to do is you're not just going to jump from learning something and then just doing it for 5 people for free and then all of a sudden come out with a coaching program. Don't do that. Here's what you're going to do instead. You're going to sell it as a done for you service. So in your videos now, you're going to be like, hey, by the way, I'm just looking for 5 more people, or I'm looking for 5 people, and all I'm going to do is going to give you a massive discount. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build your entire funnel for you for like 1/10 of the price, like 1/10 of half the price, whatever offer you want to throw out there. And eventually what's going to happen is people are going to start booking a call with you and be like, how can I get this offer? Are you still helping people build funnels? You just say, yeah, it's this much. And you're going to be surprised how easy it is to sell a funnel build for a lot of money. You're going to be very surprised. There are people, like I said in my last video, there are people that have paid me $3,500, right? For coaching, for my guidance. They've gone on to make a lot more money than that, put it that way. A lot more money than that. I literally got a dude that's like 18, 19 or something like that. He's nearing 50K a month. What do you even do with 44 grand a month at 17, 18? I swear I was still playing Pokemon cards at that frigging time, bro. Like, what the hell? It doesn't make sense. But long story short, right? You're then gonna start selling a done for you service, and you'll be surprised how much these people will pay you, and how much they're willing to pay you, and how easy it is to get them to pay you, versus what you're probably doing now, running around like a headless chicken trying to chase clients. Because guess what? They've chased you now. You've gone from the consumer of content to the producer of content, and that's where life really starts changing. Go from the one sat behind the screen to the one sat behind the camera. Please go from the one sat behind the screen learning stuff to the one that's teaching to a camera or talking to a camera. Let's not use that teaching word, because I know that you're going to be like, I can't teach anything. Okay, cool. We won't do the teaching. We'll just document. And then eventually what's going to end up happening is you start getting some clients for your done for you funnel building services from your audience. And then eventually you can start moving into coaching people once you start maxing out of clients. And eventually you can put a whole program together, a whole course together on how to build funnels and sell it to your own audience. Can you see how simple that is? I'll give it you one more time. If you're passionate about funnels, spend 2 months learning funnels, 1 to 2 months learning funnels. Start a YouTube channel and talk about everything funnels. Build funnels, go through other people's funnels, break them down, explain why they work, show your expertise, show your knowledge, show that you're learning, show what not to do in a funnel, why they work, everything funnels. Talk funnels all day, every day. More and more people are then going to start watching your channel eventually. And if you can't get a lot of traction in the beginning, that's okay. Nobody ever does. So what you can do is you can use other social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is, to just get quick eyeballs. Here's the problem though. I don't want you focusing all your energy on TikTok and Instagram, because that's not where you're going to get your clients from. You're going to get your eyeballs from TikTok and Instagram over to your YouTube channel. That's the game plan. YouTube content over this side does the converting for you, does the selling for you. Long form videos do the selling. Short form videos do the eyeball generation to the long form. So short form leads to long form. So Instagram Reels push people to your YouTube channel. YouTube channel push people to the link in your description. You can even, if you really want to take this serious, start building an email list, which I recommend you do from the day you start doing this, is in the YouTube description, give away something for free. Give away a free funnel template. a whole free funnel template, right? Or at least copywriting templates, or copywriting templates. I probably wouldn't give away the full funnel template, or just give away something that somebody wanting a funnel would want. Like the first step. Let's say they've got you've got 6 steps to solve to get them the perfect funnel. Give them step 1. The full step 1. Start doing that. Build your email list and then sell to that email list. So that's option 1. Then obviously you start selling on calls, live Zoom calls, your actual funnel building services, and it's done for you. You build people's funnels for them. So this can be done for any skill. Let me give you another example. This can be done for video editing. You're interested in video editing? Well, then you can do the same thing. Go to your favorite gurus, influencers, these people on social media, and start breaking down their content, why it works, and how it converts. That's a genius series. That's a genius set of content you can go and create right now off of this video. You can go and start creating a YouTube channel and just breaking down other people's content style, other people's scripts, their hooks, their thumbnails, their titles on their YouTube channel, where their links go, the funnel. And what you can do is then offer video editing as a service. You can even put little giveaways, little lead magnets, they're called, in your YouTube description to collect people's emails. And in the emails, you sell on the back end. You sell people your video editing agency services. And you do video editing for people. Then eventually you open up a coaching program that teaches video editing, or how to build an audience, or whatever it is. See what I'm trying to say? So that's how you go about doing that. You see how simple that is? The thing is with this is that it just takes time. And what I've noticed is it seems like nobody wants to put in time into anything these days. We live in like a microwave society, like a TikTok society. Nobody, like you can conceptually understand what I'm talking about right now. But then when I tell you it takes time, it's like this big feeling of like, oh, I can't be asked, kicks in. And it's that feeling there that's gonna keep you broke and keep you in a job and keep you down and keep you miserable. And like I said in my last video, it's the act of you wanting to get rich quick, which is your real enemy. There is no get rich quick out here, baby. There is no get rich quick out here. It's fucking hard work, man. You just got to do the hard work. Sometimes I be like, oh, I want to get rich quick. I want to get rich quick. I want to get rich quicker. Sometimes it just takes time. It just takes time to build. When you build it, it's amazing. Just woke up to another $1,000 today. I sent 1 email last night. 1 email, $1,000 on a brand new email list, brand new offer. It's insane. Posted 4 videos before the 2 that I shot right here today. I'm shooting 2 videos today, right? But before these 2 videos I shot, dropped 4 YouTube videos on my channel. Boom, just like that, $3,500. It's $866 per video I'm making. And that's low. That's literally low. This is in a brand new niche. My YouTube channel is going through this weird rebrand because I want to help people with YouTube and doing this stuff right here. So beginners, this stuff can work for you. In fact, I would say I'm so glad I've come to this realization now, because it's like I was leaving all the beginners behind and telling everybody to just start digital products. But then the beginners are like, yeah, but I can't start a digital product because I don't have anything to teach, or you know what I mean? I don't have any skills. For you guys, here's what you want to do. Still become a content creator, create content, build a creator business. But on the back end, the way how you monetize is just going to be slightly different. Same concept, just that the way how you sell stuff and the things you sell is just going to be a service, a one-to-one service instead of done-for-you service. Then obviously you can build team members around that if you want to in the back end. That's what that's what I'm going to teach beginners. There's 3 avatars that I'm helping with my new program, YouTube Transmutation. Number 1 is total beginners that don't even know where they want to go in life. I'm going to help those people. It's going to be very difficult. It takes a lot of time to help those types of people, but I'm willing to do it. Not many people are. I'm willing to do it, right? Because I was one of those people. Then the second type of person is the person that's already creating content, but they just don't know how to monetize. Then the third person is, obviously we show them how to monetize. And then the third person is business owners that already have a business that maybe are doing maybe 5, 10, 15K. I'm gonna show them how to build a YouTube channel and scale that. You know what I mean? So those are the free avatars, the free paths, I call it, of life that you might be on. You might be a complete beginner working a 9-to-5 job, clueless, don't know shit about shit, can't start a coaching business, can't just come out with a digital product because you don't know how to teach nothing. Well, then for you, still become a content creator. It's the greatest job in the world. It's the greatest business tool in the world. YouTube is a business tool. It's not social. YouTube is not social media. YouTube is a business. YouTube is a search engine. It's a business tool. Start treating it like that. Anyway, your second option, I've kind of just said it, is if you're a beginner, has no skills to teach, don't know shit about shit, well, you've got to start some sort of service business / agency. Because what else are you going to do? You know what I mean? What else are you genuinely going to do? You've got to get in the trenches. You've got to be in the mud. You've got to be in the weeds, man. So I put here, let's say you are a beginner who doesn't know enough to teach, but you do know you just want to hit like 10 grand a month, right? And you don't mind running an agency to do that. I don't think running an agency long-term is the greatest business, but I think it's one of the greatest businesses for beginners that don't know shit about shit. If you know even just slightly some shit about something, then digital products takes it all the way. There's not even you can't even deny that. Look at how many people have shut down their agencies to go in on digital products. You think that's a coincidence? Of course not. But you don't have that, you can't make that jump just yet. So I'm gonna help you make that jump by doing this. Look, you've still gotta build an audience. There's no denying that. There's no way around that. No matter what you do, you've gotta build an audience. If you don't, everything's just gonna be so much more difficult for you. And good luck, you know what I mean? But let's say you are a beginner, right? Who doesn't know enough to teach, but you don't mind running an agency, and the only thing you know is that you just wanna make 10 fucking grand a month. Right? 5, 10 grand a month. You don't want to do the corporate shit. You've mentally checked out of society. I understand. Trust me. Well, here's what I would do if I was you. I'd pick a skill, maybe Facebook ads, maybe email marketing, just like one of my students, Matthias. Matthias actually does this, by the way. He came to me, didn't know what he wanted to do. Obviously, agency is probably the best fit for him. So he became an agency owner, right? Doing email marketing for e-commerce brands. I don't think he started with that particular niche. And then he took my advice and started creating content on Instagram and YouTube. And all he does is, like I just said to you a second ago, he creates quick attention grabbing content on his Instagram, sends people over to his YouTube and his YouTube over to his Instagram, has conversations on Instagram, or he'll just send people over to his YouTube and then they'll book in automatically. But the whole point is that people see his content, they go onto his YouTube channel, they watch his content on his YouTube channel, and all his YouTube channel is I think he's got like less than 300 subscribers. It's insane. Literally insane. He's made over 150 grand from his agency, right? And all he does is make content that an e-commerce brand owner would want to watch that's about email marketing. Not a single one of his videos is viral. Not a single one of his videos has gone viral. And he doesn't need to. He doesn't need a video to go viral. If you've got 10, 20, 30 actual e-commerce brand owners watching your YouTube channel and 2 of them buy, that's a big paycheck. That's big money right there. That's big money. You see where I'm going with this? So it's not about how many views you get, it's who views your content. But here's what I would do, right? Just like Matthias. I'd make videos. Let's say I wanted to do let's say for me, I'm good at video. Let's say I'm good at video editing, or maybe I'm good at Facebook ads, right? I would just make a YouTube channel all around that about different editing software. Let's say it's video editing. I'll give you a video editing example. I'd be making videos about how to edit, the different software, the different tools you need as a video editor, how different creators on YouTube are editing their videos and why they're blowing up, and what the latest trends are when it comes to video editing, how Iman Gaji blew up with his video editing style, how Mr. Beast does his video editing style, how Alex Emozi does. You know what I'm trying to say? Like all these different video editing styles, and then you start ranking them, talking about them. Raw editing versus, retention style editing, which one does the best for getting sales and all this crazy stuff. And then once you do all this video editing, you post it, how do you then convert that traffic into leads? And then obviously just explain the lead magnet stuff. And then what's going to end up happening is, again, you're gonna start becoming known as that video editing guy on YouTube. Oh yeah, he's that guy that does the video editing for creators. And then the next time a creator is thinking about, I need to hire a video editor, they're gonna be like, oh, I actually watched, let's say your name's Benson. I don't know where Benson came from. Shout out to Benson if he's watching this. If there actually is a Benson watching this, yo, comment below. That'd be crazy. Benson's that creator that I watch online, that YouTuber that I watch online, that YouTube guy that I watch online that talks about video editing. I like his video editing style. And what you can do is then you start becoming known as this video editing guy online, right? And then you start putting in your videos, hey, by the way, if you want your videos completely edited, done for you, you don't even need to come up with the idea. I do that for you. You don't even need to come up with a hook or the script. I do that for you. You don't even need to worry about the thumbnail. I do that for you. You don't need to worry about the editing. Obviously, I do that for you. And you don't even need to worry about the tags, the upload strategy, the schedule, the titles, the thumbnails, the links in your description, because I'm going to do all of that for you. It's all done for you. If you want that all done for you, just book a call below, links below. Boom, just like that, you're starting to get book calls on your calendar. Get on these calls and you close people, which by the way, these calls that you get from YouTube, they rarely need closing. They rarely need closing. Anybody that runs any sort of coaching business and uses YouTube and they've got like a warm audience, right, will tell you they are the easiest sales ever. I said in my literal last video, the one before this, so go watch it, right? I said in my video that like, I've attracted about 1,400-ish, and again, this number is probably inaccurate. This number is probably inaccurate. You know what, I can actually check. Hold up a sec. I'll actually pull this up for you guys. Hold up, watch this. I'll go on my Stripe right now. Hold up. I'll do this live. Watch this. We go all time. Look at this, 1,000. It's actually a lot more. Don't know if you'll be able to see it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. Forgive my nails, I need to cut my freaking nails. But it literally says my, what do you call it? Obviously we're in a brand new month, but 1,943 customers I've been able to put through just this one Stripe account. We've only had like 1.6% disputes or something like that. And the craziest thing is about disputes as well. I won't even get into it. You know what? In fact, no, I will, because it's a really weird thing that happens when you start selling digital products. Just anybody who's listened to this, I don't even know how you would avoid this. You've got to just be careful with people putting fraudulent cards into your Stripe. You can't do anything about it. It just happens. Look out for early fraud warnings that you get. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, you get like an early fraud warning. Somebody putting a fraudulent card in your thing and bought your thing. Just be careful with that. That's where the disputes actually came from. Funnily enough, not saying that I don't get unhappy customers. I obviously do. Everybody does. That's just business. But yeah, like I said, I've been able to attract like 1,900 customers through content. Not all of that's come through content. Obviously, there's agency clients on there. There's been coaching clients, consulting clients, that sort of stuff on there. But majority of it's just been YouTube, just genuinely YouTube and Instagram, just content. It's primarily YouTube though, because YouTube does the selling. And I'm here to tell you, like I was saying, like most people that jump on calls with me, they're pretty much already sold before they get on a call with me. And then when they do get on a call with me, it's like, Montel, I didn't even really need this call. I just didn't know there was another way to buy. So let's just do this. And then they'll pay me like $3,500 back when I was selling like coaching, like $3,500 right? Like I said, people are making a lot more money than that. And they'll then thank me for the opportunity of working with me. It's insane. They're already so warm. It's insane. Just like Matthias said in his testimony. If you haven't seen it, I'll throw it on the screen somewhere. But yeah, it's insane. And just like that, just by creating content and then driving quick attention to your YouTube content, you start getting clients. Because like, yes, I know it, I understand it takes a long time to grow a YouTube channel, but you can actually speed this up by running ads. You can speed it up by creating content on other platforms and just driving all that traffic to your YouTube, literally. Just be careful, send it to an unlisted video. That's a pro tip, I'll explain that in another video. But just like that, you've now started building up your own audience and started attracting clients to you instead of chasing them like a mad person. So that's how I would go about doing it. And those are your two options. and you want to sell something, obviously at the start, that's slightly higher ticket or mid ticket, 500 to 1.5K, around that particular mark, because then you only need about 7 clients to hit that 10K a month mark. Then eventually, as your audience grows, you can start automating stuff. Don't start automating stuff straight away. What I mean by automating is you go from running an agency to doing coaching around that same thing. So you go from doing the video editing for people to then coaching people how to do the video editing and give them that skill for life. I think coaching is honestly one of the greatest businesses, and digital products is one of the greatest businesses, because it's like, you ever heard that saying, if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but if you teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Coaching and digital products are like, you teach the man how to fish. Services is like you're just doing the thing for them until it stops, and then they need someone else to do the thing for them because they can't do it themselves. So it's like you're giving them a fish. So so eventually you go from agency, or like an actual service, still getting clients through YouTube, and you then turn it into a coaching business into a digital product. It's one of the best things. And that jump doesn't take that long as well, by the way. It doesn't actually have to take that long. The sooner you do it, I think the better for your overall mental health and scalability, but don't rush it. Don't rush it. That being said though, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do want some additional training on this, you want like a 31-day actual just free course, like a literal free course. It's called the 31-day Creator Business Blueprint. I'm coming out with a new course, so it's completely free, by the way. It's literally free. Like there's no catches. It's literally free. Links in the description for that. If it does come out, I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe I keep it to myself, but I'm thinking about coming out with like an email course type thing. 1 lesson per day for 31 days. It'd be cool. But anyway, long story short, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed this raw style of video as well. Let me know if you want some more edits in this or whatever it is, but or whatever you want me to make the next video on. Love you guys. Peace.